Today's horoscope from 𝐏𝐋𝐀𝐘, Pisces, June 5, 2025. In the first half of the day, problems can weigh on your mind, particularly related to your past or your family and home life. Changes or a sense that you can't control things can leave you feeling a little insecure. You might crave different experiences but end up sticking with what's familiar because you fear missing something important. If you're feeling overwhelmed, you'll benefit from a bit of perspective as you're likely too close to a situation. Opportunities are more likely to come to you when your mind is open and free. As the day advances, you more readily wind down. You benefit from considering the imaginative or creative side of your daily affairs, work, or self-care programs. Trusting your inner guide works well for you now. Wherever the moon dances, you can effortlessly feel her new vibrations. Now, as she crests through the heavens, she will spin through the gardens and flower fields of the zodiac sign Virgo. During this time, she will encourage you to be tangible in your emotions, desires, and affections. Now would be a magnificent time for a dinner party or cooking a meal for your loved ones. Regardless if single or attached, this is a particularly delightful way of showing your appreciation for others. Let yourself be immersed in your physical senses. Pore over finances today. You need to put some effort into your personal money situation at the moment. Even if you only have time to balance your check. Okay, do it. You'll feel a weight lifted. The alignment of the planets today makes you feel more confident and at the same time, perhaps a little bit high-strung. Emotions are fluctuating and hard to put into compartments. You tend to want to give a name to things and be able to organize like with like. You may feel frustrated, therefore, if you feel more emotional in areas where you are accustomed to feeling organized. The aspect at play tends to bring out the irrational. Use exercise to help. Feel more in control. You are sure to see your communication skills at a high level on this day. While chatting with others is something that comes readily to you, conversations that are on a deeper level can be challenging. This is especially the case where your emotions are concerned. Allowing this day's energy to help you to enhance your expressiveness may be the ticket to saying what's in your heart. Draw from this essence and let it work for you. Thanks to last week's new moon, Mercury's SM. Art head for money and having the sun holding the solar on your financial situation and money matters, you have everything needed to move into Jupiter's final 7 days here with confidence. With your eyes open and head in the game, as well as everything needed to get the most out of the final days of Jupiter's quest for financial growth and expansion, this is helping to position you for ongoing growth. In his final days, Jupiter is less focused on the when, where, and how and more on leaving you with the kind of financial goals and aspirations that will give you something to keep aiming for. On both the romantic and relationship fronts there are subtle forces in play that are quietly getting into position. Whether it is the North Node in your romantic sector and the internal compass this is giving your heart or the asteroid Juno, the queen of commitment in your relationship sector, they are quietly waiting, knowing that big changes ahead are going to see both get a lot more support. Pisces, you're more intuitive than usual today, trust that. Your quote of the day, the invisible often guides the visible. Your color of the day is seafoam green, quiet and wise. Lucky numbers, 1, 6, 12. A dream, song, or subtle sign might hold deeper meaning, don't ignore it. Your gentleness changes someone's mood entirely. You're the ripple, not just the wave. Our eyes in the sky. Welcome to your tarot reading for June 5, 2025. There's something special in the air today, an energy that quietly nudges us toward clarity, inner growth, and empowered choice. It's the kind of day where small insights can spark lasting change, and when you take a moment to pause and reflect, you might realize how far you've already come, even if the journey hasn't always been easy. This reading is here to gently guide you through today's themes with compassion, encouragement, and honesty. The cards drawn for today are the Chariot, Page of Cups, 4 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, and the Hermit. Starting strong, we have the Chariot, a card that speaks to drive, ambition, and the focused pursuit of your goals. It carries the message that you have more control over your direction than you might think, even if the road has felt unpredictable lately. The Chariot invites you to take the reins back in some area of your life. Maybe it's about setting stronger boundaries. Initiating a project you've been putting off, or even deciding not to let fear speak louder than your intuition. Think of a time you pushed forward despite the odds. How did it feel to realize that your inner strength carried you further than doubt ever could? That energy is here for you again today. Trust it. Next comes the Page of Cups, a softer, more whimsical energy that reminds you to stay open, especially emotionally. You might notice something today that sparks your curiosity or touches your heart in an unexpected way. This could be a conversation, a creative idea, or simply a quiet inner whisper you've been ignoring. The Page of Cups often brings an invitation to feel more deeply, to explore your imagination, and to welcome new possibilities even if they don't make total sense yet. Maybe you've been longing to express yourself creatively or reconnect with something that once brought you joy. Don't overthink it. Let yourself daydream. Let something unexpected surprise you. Move to the Four of Wands, a beautiful card of celebration, connection, and milestones. It may be subtle, but there's something worth acknowledging today. Maybe it's progress on a goal, a shared moment with a friend or family member, or even a long-awaited sense of peace within yourself. The Four of Wands reminds us to not skip over the good parts, even if they're small. Sometimes we think celebration requires a perfect moment, but more often, it's about creating those moments in the middle of ordinary days. Think back to a time when laughter came out of nowhere or a smile lingered longer than expected. That's the energy of this card. Let it in. Now, the Seven of Pentacles invites us to reflect on what we're investing our time and energy into. This isn't a card of immediate results, but of thoughtful evaluation. You might be in a place where you're wondering, is this worth it? Am I on the right track? This card says yes, but also reminds you to check in with your values and long-term vision. Planting seeds is important, but tending to them with patience and love is what brings the harvest. It's okay if something's growing more slowly than you hoped. Stay committed, and give yourself credit for the persistence you've shown. Finally, we close with the Hermit, a card of introspection, solitude, and inner wisdom. It doesn't mean pulling away from the world completely, but rather taking time to reconnect with your inner light. If you felt mentally or emotionally overstimulated lately, today might be the perfect opportunity to create a little quiet space for yourself. That could be a walk without your phone, journaling, or even just a deep breath in the middle of your busy schedule. The Hermit reminds you that your own insight is powerful, and you don't always need external noise to find clarity. Taken together, these cards weave a story of confident movement, emotional openness, meaningful reflection, and deep personal insight. Today is a blend of head and heart. Why to both move forward with purpose and pause with awareness. There's room here for both action and softness. Let me ask you, do any of these energies reflect where you're at right now? Are you in a phase of decision-making like the Chariot, or feeling that quiet tug to slow down like the Hermit? Have you recently had a moment that felt worth celebrating, even in a small way? I'd love to hear what part of this reading resonates with you. Share your thoughts or even your questions. Sometimes simply writing something out is the first step to making sense of it. Whatever this day brings, remember, you are in motion, even when it feels like you're standing still. Your path is unfolding with every step you take, and you have everything you need to keep going gracefully, truthfully, and with heart.